Hey guys, Jimman37X here bringing you episode 12 of Epic Battle Fantasy V. Last time, we made some more progress into No Man's Land, getting Natalie captured, as expected. This time we're going to be continuing onwards. I was planning on doing a couple fights before we got Anna, but honestly, no pun intended. I've realized how easy it actually is to do this fight. We're just going to do this really quick. We're gonna have a bad time for taking this. Look, we can take one more step. Okay, so this is one occasion. Actually, I would say it's 3 of the 4 player battles are easier to get them to surrender than to actually just win the fight normally. The only one that's not the case is with Lance, I would say. But so for Anna, basically, I don't think I went over this in exact detail last time. Basically, you need to get 4 points on her. The points are added. There's 1 each added by Burn, Poison, Wet, Weaken, Tired, Curse, Bad Luck, and Stagger. So if you can get any 4 of those on her, she will surrender regardless of HP. At 29% HP or lower, she gets 1 point, and she gets extra points at really low HP. Ignore that. If you're going for surrender capture, you might as well just go for 4 status effects, which I don't remember how easy it is to do in base game, but in Equip Remix, it's not that bad at all. So we can get Dry with Inferno. I believe this is probably the easiest way to do it. This is just, like, if you're going to do this fight normally, this is a good weapon for that also. 50% chance of Dry. If we give him Unleash, 100%. So that's our Dry. Or, oh, Dry doesn't work actually. Hold on. I did forget about that. Okay. Yeah, I totally blanked on that. Okay, so... Okay, in that case, I might not want to spend the resource that I did. Hold on. I'm trying to do this in the least resource-intensive way possible. So Poison I can easily do with, well, it's like a 50% chance with no legs. Bad Luck I can do with no legs. Tired I can do with no legs. And Stagger I can do with Matt. So I would like Matt to be able to inflict one of those things on his own. And technically, he has like a 50% chance of Wet. 40% chance. And everything else is guaranteed. So, it's only 1 turn Wet here. Let's upgrade this to by 1 so that we get an extra hit of Wet on there. Let's equip him with this weapon that will inflict Tired. So now, we basically will win in 2 turns. Well, I'll need to go in and out of the fight until this actually inflicts Wet. But that's really the only stipulation here. Once we inflict her with Wet, I think everything else is in 100% chance of inflicting the status effect. So everything else is guaranteed. Okay, you know what? Let me. Okay, yeah, she has a pretty nasty counter. I actually didn't remember her counterattack being quite that good. Does she have a resistance to Wet or something? I'm just checking, because, I mean, it is a 40% chance. Okay. Not really that helpful. We could very easily, I'm sure, just brute force our way through this fight as well, but I really want to get her to surrender with almost full HP. Okay. No, she's immune to... she is resistant to... Oh, she's resistant to Tired and Bad Luck. Okay. Burn would be good. I don't think we have any way of inflicting Burn, though. I'm pretty sure we don't. So, okay. I still think this is our best solution. Okay, so we got Wet. Okay. Well, he kind of needs to stay alive, so that's a bit of an issue. Oh my god, where's all this light coming from? Okay, we got the Tired. Died. Alright, well, we did just lose our opportunity to get it in 1 turn, so that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, the thing is, the first one she gets from HP is at 29%, so you have to get her down pretty low to get to that point. So it's not really that viable. Should probably just leave, honestly. If we're going for full-on surrender strategy, we just need to hope for good luck. I really want to do it this way. If I have to speed up some of this footage, then so be it. I'm just gonna load my save because it still takes a very long time to. Oh, I didn't make a save. Oh my goodness. Bear with me here. This is kind of a moral issue at this point. So I think he has pretty much the most defensive stuff we have for him. Evade or accuracy might be a problem in that case. He doesn't really have any weapons that inflict any useful stat effects. Chill doesn't work. Dry doesn't work. I don't have a way to inflict burn. Yeah. No Legs can naturally inflict weaken, but it's a very low chance. That's not going to happen. So really, this really is our best chance of getting a nice quick fight here is pretty much doing exactly what I'm doing. But it is a lot of coin flips, honestly. All right. So really the main issue. Oh, I didn't upgrade that yet. Well, yeah, it's only for one turn. That's one turn of wet is not going to do us any good at all. So let's upgrade that. If this wasn't so expensive, I'd love to. Firecrackers is such a good skill. I just don't have enough to upgrade it. And this is still pretty cheap. This is a useful skill. Let's actually just go ahead and upgrade that. Slightly better odds, and again, it's just useful to have anyway. This we can upgrade a bit as well. Okay. Alright. Let's try again. All of our odds are slightly better now. The problem is I can't really use Firecrackers to boost my chances of things either, because it does only last for one turn, and Bad Luck is one of the statuses I need to inflict. I don't think there's any other ones that I can mix into here. Curse, I don't have access to it all yet. Weaken is kind of infeasible. So. Okay, see that? So she has actually a couple counterattacks. And even then, I think the Unleash that she gets is random. It doesn't seem like it happens every time. I'm sorry about this lag. I don't know why this is. I'm not really running anything unusual. Just got all the normal stuff running. Oh, this is a lot of in and out of this fight. Let's just turn the quality down. Okay. Oh, Matt wasn't fully regenerated yet. Okay. So let's see. Actually, I can't do tired first, because then the poison will actually tick down. So I actually need to do that one next. Okay. That's a counter. Okay, and Matt is probably just dead here is the problem. And I really want to do this, but it's actually pretty tough to get this exactly right. Because you really do need like the perfect storm. You need multiple hits of good RNG in this fight for it to go well. All right, kid, let's settle down there, Anna. Oh, I couldn't play with her hair there. I thought this was going to be easier than it actually is, to be honest. Is the moral of the story here. Okay. That's technically kind of useful. Let's check if I have any summons that are going to help me inflict any of these stats effects better. Oh, come on. Man. Maybe, we have Skeleton Hand, don't we? Yeah, maybe I should do that. This is going to boost all of our odds a fair amount. Oh, that inflicts bad. That's actually more reliable bad luck as well. Well, no, I guess it's not really more reliable. It's just about as good. Virus doesn't work also. Not a very timely reference, but Virus does not work for helping with the capture here. Freeze. Yeah, I don't have a ton of, I guess it's allies. Yeah, there's just not a ton of ways that I can make this fight easier. Besides, so actually doing it this way, this should be a little bit easier. Basically, we'll just do a bit of setup for the first turn, because we don't really have to just rush into it. We do a bit of setup. Oh, also Cat Ninjas in this fight. I just realized that. That's very useful. Yeah, okay. Let's just do this. A bit of setup. Our RNG should be a little bit nicer now. And technically doing that, yeah, doing this actually is gonna help us because that's 5 turns of bad luck, and then that'll help our other rolls as well. So if we can get that, okay. We should be in business now, honestly. I think these are now guaranteed. I think we're gonna get her to surrender next turn if we both live. Okay. Come on, okay. Alright. I believe we win. So what do we need? We need poison and tired. Right? Okay. And then tired. There we go. That should surrender. Yep. There you go. Okay, it did take a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but if you just think a little bit, it's not that hard. I definitely made that harder than it needed to be, by all means. Okay, I definitely want to capture one of these guys as well. Okay, that's fine. That's probably good enough. Maybe not, honestly. No, it's close. Yeah, I could actually lose this. Okay. These guys are not gonna surrender, I don't believe, so. Okay. Let's, you know, this is... If it was almost a capture last turn, it's probably a capture now, with the evade down. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this Cat Ninja gives you an extra turn. Very incredibly useful to have. Okay. I don't know how much health he has left. I'm not going to risk losing this fight after all that, so I'm just going to heal him up here. Alright. Alright, should be able to kill here. Yeah. Let me try to back up a bit. Okay. Okay. Like I said, a little bit more involved than anticipated, but I think that, you know, that last attempt, that pretty much everything I did at that point was guaranteed. Defense up, good luck. The good luck will make most of your rolls 100%. That comboed with bad luck that you can get from the pixel that I used. So that's a very reliable strategy to actually getting that. You know, if you don't just Hail Mary it the whole time, it's pretty easy. Okay. Now that that's out of the way. Wow, she does not start with much SP or much AP at all. Let's go ahead and get some of her arrow skills, I guess. Basically, yeah, she starts with very little, so I wanted to get her as soon as possible so we can just start immediately leveling up her skills. Speaking of which, let me go for all no legs' skills. Let's upgrade this a little bit. That's a huge initial upgrade because that gets it to 2 turns of auto revive. That immediately makes that skill way more useful. Let's upgrade Quake. Let's upgrade Light Blade. Just some general upgrades here, really. Quick Slash is actually kind of useful. I also like Unleash. Let's go for those. Bow Whack I pretty much never use, so I'm not going to bother with that right now. I like Swordplay a lot for inflicting stats effects. Same with Swift Slash. I'm doing both, actually. It's not too bad. Alright. Oh, what equips did she start with? Right, again. Okay, Fairy Bow. Boost the damage to Earth. Okay. So I don't think I've seen any of these 3 on my Twitch run yet, so let's see what we got. May unleash Big Root while attacking. That's the, I think that's the Earth attack that can inflict poison. What is it? Which bush is that? It's just green bush. Okay, we actually have not seen any bushes yet, interestingly enough. But okay, not too bad. She starts with Amber Bauble. Defending buffs magic attack by 80. Okay. So this is more of a magic attacking weapon now, but it has nice resistances too. This is pretty well spread out. I can immediately tell this is going to be a useful flare for the Vulcan fight way later in the game. So that's nice. Defending buffs of it, that's pretty cheap. We'll go for that. Not that I'm going to defend that much. Increase the chance to inflict... Ooh, baby. That's nice. That's also very cheap. Improves... Wow, this is a really good dress for her. This is very good. Increase status chance and improve foe capturing chance. Good stats for what it does. This one also uses the old boots. I was asked a question about this, that losing these boots does not do anything. For those of you who don't remember, this is the key item, one of the key items you start with in your inventory when you start the game. Allows the party to grip the ground firmly while pushing blocks around. The wording maybe would make you think you can't push blocks or anything. That's not the case. You could very easily soft lock yourself if that was the case. There are also enemies later that will drop those boots. Have we seen... did we look at the paper dragon? I think we did. Yeah, origami dragon. I don't know if I mentioned this. This actually drops the world map. Again, there are I think only in Equip Remix, there are equips that use key items in their crafting. I mean, we've seen one that uses the newspaper, which is like a quest item. There's one that uses the world map. Again, I don't think that losing the world map makes you unable to see the actual map. Matt wasn't that cruel, but it is kind of amusing. Just the concept of that happening is kind of funny. Okay. So she actually has a pretty decent chance of inflicting status effects here. That's like a 75% chance to work. Which is... Oh, I have no legs equipped with the wrong weapon now. Yeah, which is quite good. Considering we just got her and it's the most basic version of her stunning attack. It's very impressive, so... She is immediately going to be useful here. Let's prep a little bit here. I have to distribute skills also. I haven't done that yet. Oh, you know, this will probably kill, actually. Oh, the dry actually prevented it from killing. Look at that. If I didn't know any better, I'd almost think I did that on purpose. I'm just going to immediately change that. The leaf shield is interesting, but not a huge fan of it personally. Okay. Actually, I think both of these guys are going to be better, more useful in the next wave here. All right, what do we got? Oh, it's the Matt doll. Okay. I don't remember his weaknesses. I think he can... I actually don't know if he can be stunned. Let's try it. Yep, sure can. He's immune to stun, or immune to electric, so that's good to know. Yeah, all the dolls, like I said, only have 2 weaknesses. I don't remember what his are. I think they're usually weaknesses that are kind of... Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say, so for Lance, this wasn't the case, but I think for a lot of them, they're actually weak to elements that they are known for using, which is it. So you can see he's weak to earth and water, which is kind of... Those are, like, his main elements. Okay, well, let's think here. Yeah, he's weak to water. Alright, Matt, this is gonna hurt you a little bit here, buddy, but I'm sure you'll be alright. No, he's totally dead. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're not at all stun resistant, actually, so this is still pretty likely. Oh, actually, with bad luck... Might have been guaranteed, actually. If not, no, not quite, but I think it was actually very close to being guaranteed. We're just gonna keep Matt dead, honestly. He's not gonna be helping us the rest of this fight. But yeah, for Lance, he was weak to Holy, which is a weakness Lance is known for having, and then he was also weak to Bomb, which is an element he's known for using. So Lance is kind of a bit in between. Those geodes are pretty rare, actually, so that's kind of nice. Okay, what was I gonna do? Skills, yes. I actually have a lot of skills that are not assigned to anyone right now. So let's think. Everyone has water skills, so Bubble is probably going to remain unassigned for the foreseeable future. We do have Bomb. Let me go ahead and just teach her that. No Legs is the only one who doesn't have an Earth attack. So just for type coverage sake, and it's honestly the main reason I'd use this probably is actually for Tired. Which No Legs is... I do like to use No Legs for status inflicting. So we'll give him Gaia Seed. We will give Anna Heal and Barrier and Purify. I'd like to remind you that I have players learn any skills on, so some of these you are not... Like, I don't think No Legs can normally learn Gaia Seed. I'm just going to go out and limb, and I'm pretty sure he can't. I don't know who can normally learn this. I think maybe Nat, Anna, Lance... Maybe. I'm not even sure about Lance. So just as a reminder, I have that on because it's going to be really fun later, coming up with some stupid builds for all these guys. Okay. Oh, I didn't capture the land. I didn't capture the land stall. Well, that's not a required fight, so that one should come back. Land stall is a really good summon and one that I use a lot. So I think I actually made a pretty big error by missing out on that one. Alright. So No-Legs is weak to water, which he's known for using, and bio, which is kind of an interesting choice. I guess it's because he's a... Or actually, he's weak to water probably because he's a cat. And bio... I'm not sure on that one, to be honest. Not immediately clear to me what the thought process was behind that. Okay. So, you'll also notice metal idols are only weak to fire. Jetfish are weak to electric and bomb. I think normally these guys had some more weaknesses. Some of the fish later on are going to have a lot more obvious differences in what they are weak to compared to what they used to be weak to. Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna probably kill off one of the fish. I want to catch the metal idol. I want to catch everything here, really. Alright, let's kill this one with an attack that also stuns it. Well, we didn't get stunned, did we? No, okay. Well, normally, if that had worked, then it would have prevented the counterattack, or the on-death attack, which is kind of what I wanted, but that's fine. No huge loss there, really. Okay. Disable. You got regen from some? Oh, he's got the regen player right there. Okay. This won't kill because he has dry. Okay, we got the stun. Okay. Let's capture and then have No-Legs heal and give us a revive. Or auto-revive, at least. The healing on this, I think, is still pretty mediocre. You know, that's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Grr. Okay, so now let's try and weaken this guy. Again, I'm going to use Ana here. Her odds are a bit lower now. Yeah. Which is bad luck, so in that case, try for tired, sure. Oh, we actually got it. Okay, cool. Not too bad. Wow, okay. I was expecting that to be a little bit more guaranteed of a capture. We're actually seeing No-Legs dog get to use quite a few attacks that doesn't happen very often, I feel like. Alright, No-Legs, so you're gonna get one good attack in here, and then you're just gonna die, so here you go. Well, I kinda want to capture him too, actually. Yeah, I just remembered how good No-Legs doll is. I actually think I missed capturing that on my Twitch run. I forgot how good that doll actually is. Okay, so at some point I'll want to go and capture those. It's not on the top of the priority list right now, so that's probably fine. But alright, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you everyone very much for watching. I think I'm actually going to... next time we're going to try and take on this Viking monolith encounter now that we have someone with a bomb attack. I don't know if it'll help us a ton, but I think we're more well prepared this time than we were before, so we're gonna go for that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my twitch.tv channel. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Currently streaming my Ultra Challenge run of this game on Monday and Friday, and on Wednesday, typically, I stream some multiplayer, usually Mod Terraria. Sometimes I'll do, like, Bloons or Risk of Rain or something. But yeah, also check the Discord to be notified whenever I go live and changes to the live stream plans, and just chat about games and all that. But yeah, next time we're gonna hopefully take on this Viking monolith encounter, and then continue on through No Man's Land now that we have Ana. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.